Okay, so Sanjay Jha, we're taking on Jainara and Vyas on this one. Narendra Modi did not do anything to instigate the crowd. The Chief Minister of Haryana goes on stage and the crowd boos at him. The crowd does not like him. What is Narendra Modi's fault? On the contrary, the pictures showed that Narendra Modi was trying to placate the crowd. Is it his fault that your Congress Chief Minister was being booed by the audience, that you've done something like this?
Well, I can tell you, Arnab, that it is extremely unethical, unprincipled and unbecoming of India's leading political executive authority, the Prime Minister, to be watching a real tamasha going on in a government function. What is he doing
for the tamasha? The crowd is booing him. The crowd is booing him.
You should go into the details. We should go into the details, Arnab. There were people from the BJP, carrying all their paraphernalia of, flags and banners and what have you.
So, but he's how is he responsible for the actions of over-enthusiastic BJP supporters?
Well, let me tell you, in government functions, and I think everybody's aware of that, I think you should ask that question. I mean, why is it that such an unprecedented and extraordinary situation should happen now when Mr. Modi becomes Prime Minister or the BJP comes in power? Why hasn't this happened before? Why hasn't this happened with any other Prime Minister before in India's parliamentary history that other Chief Ministers
So your argument is, okay, one sec. I get your argument.
It's a very serious issue.
I get your
I'm responding to you with all the gravitas we believe in as a party.
So you're boycotting, but you boycott a Prime Minister of India? Can you boycott a Prime Minister of India?
Well, let me tell you, we have,
you can't boycott the Prime Minister.
He's the Prime Minister of India.
You can't boycott the Prime Minister of official functions.
Even if it's the Haryana Chief Minister or in Maharashtra it's a Maharashtra Chief Minister that may belong to another party, you represent the country. Today, Mr. Modi is representative of 125 crore people.
Exactly, which is why I'm asking you this question.
31% voted for him.
Which is why I'm asking you the question.
No, Arnab, the truth is, he could have actually made a more forceful statement to the effect that this had to stop. I mean, you have had today actually the Congress party raising this issue because there are serious concerns. You know that there are elections coming up in Maharashtra and Haryana.
You put politics.
Who's putting politics first?
You put politics first. Let me tell you why you put politics first in this. I'll tell you why you put politics first.
Elections coming up.
Jainara and Vyas, it's a quick debate. Jainara and Vyas, what's the first set of reactions from Jainara and Vyas? Please, Jainara and Vyas will now respond to Sanjay Jha's initial observation. Jainara and Vyas.
Let us, Arnab, put the things in correct perspective. Where was the function? The function was in Haryana.
Yeah.
Who was along with the Prime Minister, the Supreme Leader of Haryana, the Chief Minister of the state? Who was supposed to be the most popular in the state to which he belonged? It was the Chief Minister of Haryana. Now with the elections on the horizon, what is it? First, they should search themselves that how is it that he has become so unpopular that in his own state he is being hooted, number one. If Congress wants to really go on soul searching. Number two, the state administration, Sanjay, listen to me, the state administration has also got their eyes and ears to the ground through the IB in their own charge. Where was the IB of the state so blunted, so naive that they did not give the state government even the inkling of what was likely to happen at such a huge gathering? These reports normally reach the state government much ahead in time. And number three, you are also a political party. You are a political party in power. If you are blaming Bharatiya Janata Party, where were your workers, where were your organization, you run the government, why did you not have your presence on the ground? I think instead of taking the message,
therefore the counter charge is
taking the message that you are
counter charge is this. Sanjay, 1 minute.
Mr. Vyas.
Sanjay, minute.
No, we do not organize workers or a political rally in a government function like, launching a highway or laying a foundation stone for a metro.
No, but your Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh has misused Manmohan Singh has misused official
mobilizing their workers.
No, 1 minute. Manmohan Singh has misused official occasions. Manmohan Singh was a master at misusing official occasions. You know that. Accept it. Manmohan Singh was a master at misusing official occasions for political purposes. You know that, that's why you're quiet. Anyway, so both Haryana...
I don't know. I don't know what allegations are you making.
Manmohan Singh misused official as the... It's a known fact. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. You don't know that.
Arnab,
you don't know what
has a long history right from Janardhan Pujari's loan melas.
Sanjay Jha wants to be enlightened. No, one minute. Janardhan, just a minute,
please. When Dr. Manmohan Singh was a Prime Minister, did any Chief Minister refuse to go up with him because they felt there was an attempt in an orchestrated fashion to humiliate them?
Because they were decent with Manmohan Singh.
Is this a kind of protocol? This is what I call as impropriety. This is in poor taste. Is pathetic.
But behavior. Isn't it discourteous? Isn't it discourteous? Sanjay Jha, quick points to you to counter that.
It's not just about earning points to counter.
Quick points to counter that, Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha, the point being made here is the Maharashtra and Haryana are both going to the elections. Now, given that the Congress was routed in both these states, your boycott is basically reasserting your fear. You're scared of sharing the stage. Janardhan Vyas will extend that point. That you don't want to share the stage with Modi ahead of the elections. So your fear is that you'll be overshadowed before the elections.
It will come in October, November. We are not scared. We are not at all apprehensive. I'm only wondering why is the Prime Minister and the BJP always in a 24/7 election mode at the Red Fort at every point. The Prime Minister is in election
in his own home state.
He must take a break. Focus on governance.
In his own home state. The supreme power of the state called the Chief Minister, who is the supreme leader of the people. He is so ineffective and he is so useless that he cannot even keep his own home crowds under control. What are we talking, Sanjay? Let's talk sense.
Mr. Vyas. Vyas, I have a lot of respect for you, but look at the language you are using. I mean, this is the problem with the BJP. You are so inappropriate, and let me use the word for you. You all are vulgar when you want to be. The word for you is vulgarity. You know, it's one thing you have won an election. Display some grace and decency here. You know, you are trying. Can we? Arnab, let me
tell you. So you want to boycott the Prime Minister?
The Chief Minister of Maharashtra.
Now, may I understand this? No, one minute, please.
Backing out
just a minute. So this is. So my question to you, Sanjay, before I close tonight.
To the
before I close,
you're not carrying yourself with any class or dignity.
So before I close,
you're lowering the office of the Prime Minister.
Earlier there was one point of time when congressmen were not allowed to share the stage with or appear at functions with one of India's prominent film stars. I won't go into details on that. But fact is that are you going to boycott the Prime Minister of India for the rest of his tenure? Does this extend to Sonia Gandhi also?
What
she will also.
Said?
No, so Sonia Gandhi won't share the stage with Narendra Modi. Then none of your leaders will share. So is there some kind of a boycott, or is this only an election-focused thing? No, you can't. No, you can't just get away with it. You have to tell me whether the India's principal opposition party is boycotting the Prime Minister of India. Is that it?
I'm glad.
Or the short-term boycott, long-term boycott, what's the plan?
The BJP wanted this political debate on your very popular Newshour program because they want this impression to be floated to the people.
So is it false? Then say it's wrong.
Such a crest of wave that nobody wants to stand opposite him, and the elections are already.
No. So is it true or false?
This is what he wanted.
Is there a boycott? Is the boycott false?
Into Mr. Modi's trap.
No, is this, no, one second. Is there a
Modi and BJP
Mr. Sanjay Jha, correct yourself. If there is anyone who has fallen into Mr. Modi's trap, it is then in that case Mr. Hooda and Mr. Prithviraj Chavan. Why don't you ask them?
It's not just you.
Prithviraj Chavan and Hooda, two chief ministers of the Congress party. Two chief ministers of the Congress party, Sanjay Jha. Two chief ministers of the Congress party say they are boycotting the Prime Minister. My question to you is, how is this not important? Our chief ministers say we are boycotting the Prime Minister. Something which has never happened before. Chief Ministers boycotting a boycott of the Prime Minister of India, not by the Congress party, but by Chief Ministers. Therefore, the official boycott of a central government head by state government said is a very big development. If you don't understand the implications of it, I'm sorry for you.
It is a big development. It is a big development.
It's never happened before. Of course, it's a big development.
The BJP is willing to compromise with the highest protocol and standards of India's history in our federal policy.
So is Sonia Gandhi also boycotting?
Politically in the elections.
So is Rahul Gandhi also boycotting?
If it helps him in a positioning of PR, if it helps him in a political platform. You see, the BJP is 24/7 into discovering new algorithms for winning elections. If this helps them, why not? But let me tell you, our chief ministers are respectable people. They are hurt by what has happened. Let me tell you, even we can send 400 people with banners.
Okay, and we are quick.
The Congress party won't do it.
Well,
won't do it. We will adhere to the minimum basic protocol.
I want to put this question to the test. Sanjay Jha, I'm running short of time, and Sanjay Jha and Jainarayan Vyas, my question which I put to the viewers on the Newshour at the end of this debate is this. Do you think it is appropriate for chief ministers to boycott the Prime Minister? And if that is the case, should the Congress party come out with an official explanation of what levels and at what levels the Prime Minister of India intends to be boycotted? Should there be a little bit more sense of a political consensus building up, and should political rivalries of the election be kept behind? This question goes out to you. I'd like to get your feedback on that. Sanjay Jha and Jainarayan Vyas on that unexpected development of the boycott of the Prime Minister by Chief Minister, something which has never happened before. Thank you very much for joining me on the last debate on the Newshour tonight.